Heroes Toy Reviews is not intended for children or anyone under the age of 17. Thank you.
Today on Hebrews Toy Reviews, we will be reviewing Super7 Kwinn.
Super7 here, and welcome to a brand new YouTube channel. This is Hebrews Toy Reviews. But this is the 1983 Jump Jetpack. Hey, oh, I just broke his crotch. What do you think about her? I was playing tennis with Super. This is games. This is the owner, Daniel.
Hello, and welcome to Hebrews Toy Reviews. It's been a while since you've seen me. In fact, I haven't seen you guys since last year. Ha ha! As you may notice, my hair is a little longer, and I'm sort of growing in the beard. But that's neither here nor there. We're here to do a toy review. So let's get down to it. Today's toy review, we'll be reviewing Super7 Kwinn. Now, Kwinn hasn't really been in G.I. Joe media except for the comic books. And I used to have that comic book, but I sort of don't anymore. At least not in physical copy. But let's take a look at the digital copy. And that was pretty much Quinn's only appearance, was in the comic books, as he was not in either the Dick series or the Sunbow series. Neither was he ever made into an action figure in the original run, but we have him now, and today we will be taking a look at him, and, well, we will do a review. So, with no further ado, let's get to the review. Here you have Kwinn from ReAction, or Super7 I should say, who makes these ReAction action figures. And I do like the card back on this. This is his first appearance as an action figure. And the card back is really cool, showing that weapon with the bullet bandoliers around his neck and the skulls. Now the skulls really kind of, set the tone for this character a little bit. But in that comic book appearance, if I recall correctly, he is trapped inside some kind of Cobra prison or something like that, and he has to escape, and the storyline has something to do with Snake Eyes. I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyway, looking at this figure from inside the package probably doesn't do it as much justice. But for me to open this would have to indicate that I have another Kwinn figure, and I don't. And since he is so rare, I will not be taking him out of the package, and that's fine. We can look at him from inside the package, as we have all of the other Super7 G.I. Joes that I've done reviews on. You could see him in a nice red coat here with his fur hood and tan gloves with tan pants and gray boots. He has this gun, I want to say an M, hold on, an M50, but like a nice, what were those, the M, not, Oh, nonetheless, it's a machine gun. I don't know all of my guns, or otherwise I'd be able to identify this. I do know it's a machine gun, and that's really all you need to know. So let's take a look at the back here. As you see, the card back is slightly different from all the other card backs we've gotten. In fact, there's a lot less characters on the back of this card back. This is a G.I. Joe Trooper. I'm going to assume that that is Grunt, and of course you got Scarlet and Kwinn. I keep wanting to call him Quint for some reason. You got Snake Eyes, Cobra Commander, Destro, the Baroness, and a Cobra Trooper. So yes, again, a shorter list of characters than what we're used to on the back of these card backs. And as you go down here, we do have a file card, and it is a very short file card. In fact, not much information is known for this guy. I kind of wish they would have given him a more detailed background, but nonetheless, here we go. Kwinn, Elite Tracker. File name, Kwinn. Probably an alias and not his real name. Birthplace, unknown. Says that he is a freelance special ops enforcer. He has worked for the CIA, Mossad, KGB, and MI6. And other security agencies. Special skills, expert tracker, hunter woodsman, speaks English, Russian, French, Finnish, German, and 3 Inuit dialects. Expert with rifle, pistol, longbow, harpoon, and plastic explosives. You see, it doesn't mention that machine gun that he comes with. And here is a short quote. I abhor senseless violence. I mean, his file card is short. The number of characters on the back of the card back is short. Everything we know about him is short. In short, this is a short review. It's Kwinn, the skulls. Let's talk about the skulls for a moment. I assume these are animal skulls because they're not big enough to be people skulls, of course. And quite frankly, that would be scary and gruesome. And I don't think you could make a necklace out of people skulls. But what kind of animal is small enough like that that he would make a necklace out of? I don't know. What, rabbits? Mice? Rats? I guess they're a little bit too big for mice, but still, some pretty dang small animals to be able to wear them around your neck like that. But it gives him sort of that sinister type look of intimidation that you want for an assassin, I guess. Or, in Quinn's case, an Elite Tracker. I feel very different about this action figure is there's really no nostalgic attachment to him. I mean, he's just a guy. He wasn't around in the 80s. He wasn't a character from my childhood. He's just a cool guy, just a cool character. And that's really all I have to say about him. I would like to find out what kind of machine gun this is, though. It is driving me nuts. Is it a 20 cal? I know it's not a 50 cal. 50 cals, those big old machine guns like Roadblock uses. You know what? I'm going to look this up. So, I did look it up, and the weapon he uses mostly is a 30M1919 Browning medium machine gun, and it weighs about 34 pounds. So, kind of is almost like a 50 caliber machine gun that Roadblock uses. His weighs about 50 pounds, I think. So, there you have it. And he is one tough guy. He once laughed off a drop kick to the back of the head. And his background, I think he's Eskimo, it says. In fact, I do have some stats here in front of me. He's about 6'10", weighs 260 pounds. Of course, brown eyes, black hair. Kwinn is an alias based on the Bob Dylan song, The Mighty Kwinn. Kwinn the Eskimo. So there you go. There's some of his background, some of his story. So he was a very big, large man, but yet his action figure is the same size as the G.I. Joes. It would have been nice if Super7 would have made him slightly taller, like they did with the Fridge and Sergeant Slaughter and the franchise. But yeah, so there you have it. If you can find them, I highly recommend this for your G.I. Joe Super 7 collection. Well, there you have it. There's the first review of the year. And I hope you enjoyed it, as it was a G.I. Joe toy review. But sometime this month, I will start Star Trek month. And it will be a look at Star Trek Next Generation Playmate toy line, just as we did last year. So until then, just remember, until next time, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. See you next time.
It's unacceptable! Look! G.I. Joe is beating us in the snow!
G.I. Joe is fighting Cobra the enemy on land and sea and air. G.I. Joe, American hero.
And he's beating us in the air!
Joe's chasing Cobra in a desperate race, soaring and diving in a great sky chase. A real American hero.
There's only one man who can help us.
It's him. What's in store for G.I. Joe? Find out in Marvel Comics.